Hello. I haven't done a Raid Shadow Legends video in a long time. I just haven't. I'm not the greatest at this game, so I don't really know what to do videos about. But I might as well just show progress on my journey throughout playing as a free to play. I haven't spent a single dollar in this game, and I never will. Obvious reasons. Yeah. So my friend showed. Well, I've known about the game since it came out because of YouTube ads and YouTubers promoting it and stuff like that. But I never was interested in it. Wasn't interested in mobile apps or games in general for the most part back then. But then my two friends both had it. They showed me they had it, and then they made me get it. Well, they didn't make me, but they encouraged me to get it, so I got it. About a little over 3 years ago. Because I have this badge. Now it hasn't been a consistent 3 years. I would say the first year and a half until 2024, I took multiple month breaks because one, I didn't really know what I was doing. Two, I didn't really know what I was doing. And three, I lost interest a lot because I didn't feel like I was progressing that much. But around December 2023, so basically 2024 almost, that's when I decided, after a couple good pulls, that's when I decided to play more consistently. And I didn't miss a single day playing, I think, since then. There might have been 1 or 2 days where I was like busy and just didn't get on at all, but pretty much at the minimum, been doing daily challenges and stuff. So like a couple hours a day, on average, maybe. So as you can see, I have no shards because I'm stupid. Well, not stupid. There is a champ trace going on for a fusion for this apparently Ninja Turtle that they added in this game. Random. So yeah. I have not that much energy or gems because of stuff going on. Saving up for silver for the next gear event. I have a couple mystery shards saved up for like if I am short on anything. I've done all the fusions, even these ones. Fragments. I'm not even close to getting her. I finally got Ross from the Doom Tower. I've skipped a lot of Doom Tower on purpose, but now I'm doing it more every day pretty much. Lammasu from Siege. Our clan is doing good. When we were like 1 win away from getting her, we had like 3 sieges in a row where we went against like money spender clans. No, sad. I did 5 events done to get fragments for Adani. Go figure, 1 fragment away from Empress. And I think there's a CVC coming up in a couple days. So yeah, I can't even get him for that. So yay, this game sucks. I'm kidding. I need a couple more points to get Quintus from Live Arena. Since that came out, I missed so much of it. But I'm starting to, do it more now. Until I get him, then I'm going to take more time off of doing that. This is like an old fusion I didn't get. I'm not getting her, and I swear, 10 years down the line, I'm not getting her. That's, yeah. Doom Tower Epic. Gomwalk. Oh, that's the next Doom Tower guy. Okay. And I'm 5 things away from a remnant. I don't know. Yeah. Got the gem mine maxed out. Haven't done. I got 1 extra slot. I think you start it with 1 or 2? I forgot. I definitely bought. I know I bought 1 slot. I haven't bought all of them because I never really use this. I don't really care. I would use this more if it consistently leveled it from like 1 to 10, 1 to 20, 1 to whatever, instead of like stopping at 1 level and then making you go in and click it. That's stupid. I hate it. Action Guardians. I have select few rares filled out. High Elf for Apothecary. Knight's Rev for Renegade, just random things like that. Dark Elf for, and Dark Elf probably has some of the best epics in the game. Or epics, I'm stupid. What they called? Rares, yeah. I have all the epics done. And weird little me doesn't like it to where it's like 2 random 40s leveled up because I've leveled them up in like previous events going on. I didn't like that. So I'm trying to get like the just level 1s in there, or like ones I use if I'm using like 2 of them. For example, Geomancer. I'm using 2 of them. One's for Iron Twins, one's for Future Clan Boss. Yeah, for the most part, they're pretty much filled out. I have some dupe legendaries. Besides getting a dupe Artak, I guess. Oh yeah, my first Void legendary was a Yakarl, and that was like 20 frags away from getting him for free. So that sucked. I was angry. But one of my friends did that also, so less angry about that. They got screwed over too. Ha. This one's one I have the most dupe legendaries in. 2 Rathmatabs, trash. Another Loki. I don't even use the first one I have. I have 2 of these guys. Got them for free a couple months ago. Then I got another one. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Ogren Tribes. Is this Bigoon? No, it's not. I'm stupid. It's the HP burn dude. I forgot his name. This horrible piece of crap. I think I have 3 of her. Sad. I forgot this guy's name. Insane. 2 of Teox's Faction Unity Beast. I got the first one from a random ancient shard that I was pulling for food. I had 2 ancients. I needed food to level. I was close to a 6-star, so I decided to pull 1, and I got Teox, and I almost yelled. I yelled a bunch. Yeah. Then there was a Prism Shard event like 2 days ago, and I pulled my 1 that I got from free from something. I think it was Sand Devil stuff. And then I just pulled 1 and I got Teox. And yeah. Usually dupes are good only for Faction Guardians. Other than that, you don't really want dupes of legendaries, but him, that's far from upset about getting a dupe. Is that it? No. Wait, Demon Spawn. Oh yeah, I have 2 what's her face? Countless Legs. Teams up with Astralon, who I also have. There's my 2 Artax. Yeah. So I could play this game consistently every day, not spending a money for like 20 years, and I don't think I'll have the legendaries filled out. It's not happening for a long time. Don't have a single one of these, because what's the point until you have legendary ones filled out, and plus if you're using like ones you actually use. I mean, there ain't nothing too excited about in this pool of champs, except for these 3. Or maybe if you want to like plus something. I think one of these can be plus for like a, oops, I accidentally did something wrong. But yeah, some 4 saved up. My relic crafting is horrible. I haven't crafted a single mythical legendary. It sucks. 99% of what I craft is blue. And then for most of the epics I've got, they're the bad ones, not even the good ones. Didn't get a single Cat's Gaze thing from the free stuff like 8 months ago. Because you literally had to basically do a fusion to get one for free. And at that time, I don't know why, I probably should have thought about it better. I didn't think that it was only going to be in the game for a limited amount of time. I knew the champs were for that. I didn't think the relics were. But if I knew they were going to be only in there for a limited amount of time, I probably would have tried to get one. But my fault. Don't really have that much gear saved up. I have some missions still to like use things for gear and stuff, and then at CVC, I just pull a bunch for points for like personal stuff, rewards, not normal ones. It's the lethal Doom Tower rotation right now, so I'm trying to do these ones. Soul Collection. I haven't pulled a single mythical. And I've pulled around 130 plus prism shards. Not a single mythical. And also not a single legendary from those either. And I 80% of the time pull on 2Xs, 4 mythicals. Not the epics and legendaries. And I haven't gotten a single one. Then I have a friend who's been playing a similar amount of time as me. and pulled a similar amount of shards. No money spent also. He's pulled 3 mythicals. And then he pulled a Toshiro from those remnants. So yeah. These are all the 60s I have. There's not a single one in the vaults. I have, minus the mythical that comes as 6-star, I have 86. I have a decent pool of champs here. A lot of trash in the vaults. It took a while to get her, but I eventually did, and that's awesome. She's in 6-piece protection, not the greatest build possible, but I think it's okay. Decent speed, decent accuracy for everything that's not PvP tryhards. Yeah. Decent survivability. Could be a lot better, but oh well. Lydia, I fully finished Faction Wars a long time ago. Yeah, she's in Hex for Hydra. Decent build, I guess. Good HP, defense. Decent speed, could be faster. Good accuracy. Could get more resistant somehow. Oh, I could fully level up that. That's a good banner. It's a nice banner. Could level up that too, but it's attack, which who cares? 5-star soul. Did not pull that. I won it champ training. I got 44,000 points. I used like 3,000 brews to get that. And I won it, so yay. If I would have lost that, tears all over the place. Throne phone. This one I actually pulled, and the reason why I 6-starred her. She's in Hydra too. It's an okay build. It's not the greatest, but it works. Free champ a while ago. Free soul. She's not in any specific set at all. Alice. Decent build. I don't think I'm gonna go through every single one. Maybe just some of the main ones. I pulled Sifi a month ago. I was excited. She's in. This isn't like a perma build. It was just random stuff the second I got her. And it's decent build. 95k health, 3,000 defense. Okay speed. Decent resistance. I pulled that soul a long time ago, way before I got her. And yay. Wixwell, one of the greatest fusions ever. Probably second or third. It's definitely, like, Newt's the number one. Like, no, Newt's number one. And funny enough, I quit playing when Newt came out because I was bored with the game. Ha! Yay. Most of the other time I took off, there wasn't anything cool going on besides news. So I was not happy about that when I learned how broken that little guy, the nuts, was. But Wixwell has been insane. I pulled that soul. Pulled this one. And I think I bought... I haven't pulled any souls. So my soul luck is probably the number one worst luck I have in this game besides relics. But Ninja was a free champ a long time ago. But then he got added in as a free champ. I don't even know, a year? Something like that. I don't know. Hikaru, good for Fire Knight. Otherwise, I don't really use him at all. Thor, fusion, awesome champ. He's in lethal, apparently. 6699. Nice. Wasn't on purpose, but I like it. So it's going to stay like that for a long time. Decent. I'm happy with this build. I mean, he's a glass cannon. He can get hit by, I don't know, chopper and die. But yeah, other than that, he's pretty good. Pretty good. Probably one of my best pulls ever. This guy's insane. He's in 6-piece Merciless. I was happy to get that out of him. Decent speed. Doesn't need any of that stuff. If he got a 4-star soul, he would get a lot more crit damage, and that would be nice, but bad luck, not going to get it. Sad times. It's a decent build. Sadly, these rolled trash. I wish this was attack, and I wish this was either speed or attack, but can't win them all. Riho, a pull I had 10 months ago. She was pulled a week after I pulled Teox, so I had an exciting week. She's speed tuned for what is that called? Yeah, I like know it, but I suck at speaking off the top of my head, obviously. Was it Shogun? Yeah, she has overkill accuracy, speed tuned, and some HP. And I don't know where that influx of attack is coming from. What? Where's the attack? I don't know. Science. Maybe the soul. The blessing gives 7. Okay, yeah. Blessing gives 750. Okay, never mind. It's not that insane. Got Arbor a long time ago. Rathalos free guy. Death Knight was a free a long million years ago. He's in 6-piece Stone Skin. It's okay. He's in like my 3rd team on tag team. Teaming up with my Wukong that hits for 2 damage. I don't know how some people's Wukongs hit like a truck. I've tried building this guy so many ways. He can't hit. I don't know. If I start talking about it, I'll go insane. Yeah. Armand's 3rd or 2nd best fusion. People can argue between him and Wixwell all day long. I don't really care who places one above the other, but both are insane. Armand's was like, dude, when he was breaking everything. But there's been a lot that's been added since then, and he's, I wouldn't say fallen off, but he's not like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. He's still insane, though. I have him in an okay build. It's not that fantastic. 2-piece impulse, I guess. So if he steals our turn meter goes again, he has a chance of getting this back again, so we can just do like kind of 2 of these in a row because of impulse. If it goes off, it's a low chance, but when it does, it's funny. Many people rage quit. Can I not level this up? I don't have enough. I want the 5 extra speed. He's an okay build. Some pinpoint to help. Strategos, underrated champ in my opinion. When I first got him, I thought nothing of him at all, but my friend had him, said he was great, did some research, and he's actually a tank. And depending on who you have for like a random arena stuff, he can be annoying to go against. But I built him with good survivable stats, decent speed. I couldn't really get damage out of him unless I ruined a bunch of other stuff. I wish I could get a lot more resistance out of him, but I kind of can't. I mean, since free rigor is in the game, apparently, until further notice, so I could try fixing his build. Well, upgrading his build. But I think it's okay for now. Artak, he was he free or was he a fusion? I think he was free. Yeah, he's free. He's in a solo, not 10 Ice Golem, but like 6 or 7. It's not 100%. I've seen it lose once. I think it's because he has low defense. I think if he had like a 600 to 1,000 more defense, he would do it pretty much every single time. His soul is horrible too, and that's probably the main reason why he keeps losing, because his soul sucks. But I tried to get him in decent. With this free rigor stuff, I could pretty much take everything off of everybody and just take like my 5 best champs that I use in the most spots, put them in the number 1 stuff, and then do everyone else down a list. My top 5 would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and for speed leads 5. And then it'll slowly go down the list after that. I don't know. That's going to take a while to do. Drexar is a live arena guy. No, that's your... No. Your Carl's the clan quest one. He's this tag team guy. I'm so glad I never pulled him the second I was close to getting him, because that would have been sad. He's in a random build for when I was first beating that Faction Wars boss for his faction. So yeah, this build's not good at all. Ignore it, please. Your eyes, you need to be saved. Giath. I don't think many people really have her. There's not that much stuff on her. But I think she's good. She can do some decent damage, and she can be a tank too, or both, depending on how good your stuff is. She's in Blood Shield because she was randomly in Scarab King stuff. But she's got okay health and defense, decent speed. I don't know why. Yeah, this build needs to be fixed, but it's mainly because when I was first getting into Hydra, she was my tank for stuff. So that's why she has a lot of resistance, but I don't really use her anymore, except for faction war stuff. So this could easily be changed for a build. But I think she's okay. Herndig is decent. I have a lot better damage dealer, so he's not used that much. So he's in like 7th hand damage stuff, but it's still an okay build. Could use a lot more crit damage, a little bit more accuracy maybe. Everything else I think is fine. The speed's kind of slow, but you know, I don't have that much. Oh, this isn't even leveled up. What am I doing? I don't want to do it now because that'd be a God, leveling up accessories takes way too much silver. Like I swear, some like not 5 star, some 6-star epic piece took like 4.5 million silver to do, and it sucked. Noct I pulled. I think he was one of my first legendary champs I pulled a long time ago, and not recently, but when I first got him and like a year in, I've used him a ton. I think he's another underrated champ too. I don't think many people have him, and there's not much stuff on him, but he's good. He can put people to sleep, which is kind of good if you don't have like AoE hitting people. You can put ally protect and a bunch of poisons and continuous heals on people, so we can be good for clan boss. And every time poison goes off, he heals everyone too. Oh, I didn't even know this. If he attacks people under ally protect from anyone, I guess, it has a chance to sleep him. Huh. His A1 is meh. Doesn't do damage, but he's a great tank for faction wars, and he can be used for poison stuff too. I don't have that faction wars poison relic thingy, which could probably be good on him because bad luck yet again. Still free login champ. She's good. She's easily the best login champ. Great for faction wars, and I forgot what other stuff I use her in. She's an okay build. 4888. Okay health, decent, good defense, okay speed. Probably good enough accuracy. And half of her stuff isn't even leveled up, but accessories take way too much. Like there's like a trend here. All of this stuff is leveled up to 16, and most of this stuff, depending on the champ and depending on what like the main stat is, like if it's accuracy with speed on it, it's 16. If this is crit damage, it's 16. Besides the other one, ignore that. That didn't happen. I have a lot of random stuff in here that isn't leveled up. Like my accessories are good, I think. Like if I go through my accessories, 5-star. Besides like special sets, there's probably like 1 or 2 pieces on people that are for specific speed tunes, so I can't really change it out. But the majority of it's 6-star. And the majority of it is legendary and epic. So I think I got a good hold on accessories. Like I'm not even really keeping epics anymore. So yeah. Free champ a couple months ago. He's okay. Haven't really used him that much, but I finally 6-starred him and built him to give him to see what he can do. He's not booked out. He's kind of built like just like a tanky revive dude. I think he's gonna be good for me in faction wars when people die. Is he what is he again? Sacred Order? I don't want to get that wrong. I think he's Sacred Order. Yeah, he is. And I don't really have a good Sacred Order like support until he came out. So that was cool. He's in regen apparently. I don't know why. Yay. Murkong free champ a million years ago. Right now, I think he's in like my 2nd or 3rd Hydra team for block debuff stuff and stealing buffs if they somehow steal him. Why is he in polymorph if I don't use him? Wait, I guess he's on the Death Knight team. Who cares? There's a chance of that going off when it does yay. He's not even in a relic. It's weird. Which one should I put on him? 2% more damage if under debuffs. Yeah, I kind of want to save that one for. I have Embers soon, so that could be something. What was that one I was trying to put on? Oh yeah, this one. As it gives him some attack. So let's upgrade this. I have so much of this stuff, it's because I don't get any relics at all. So that's just sitting there. Everything I have is leveled up to 3 for the most part that's on people. Maybe I have one that's level 4. Well, I don't know. I'll just keep that at, wonder if they're ever going to make it to where you can put glyphs on this stuff. That could be interesting. Which one is that? Yeah, that one. Never know. People have way too many things in Arena that decreases turn meter, so that could be helpful down the line. Okay, another amulet that's not leveled up. Yeah. Helicath, I pulled this guy. Double legendary, I think. Great champ. He's in my Iron Twins team. So he's speed tuned for that. And that's pretty much it. It's hard to get an exact speed for a speed tune that's quote-unquote high speed, and it's hard to get like a bunch of other stats in it to make them useful in other areas. Like, I want to make them do a bunch of damage for like faction wars, while also being able to put block damage on others to protect them, but it's hard to do that at this high level of speed for my account. I mean, I've seen builds out there where people have like 320 speed, 10,000 attack, sad stuff. Yeah, he works for me in Iron Twins, yay. Can't complain. He's a good champ. Astron I pulled 1,000,000 years ago. Okay, why is this not crit damage? What in the world? I mean, I haven't looked at this build for a long time. Why is this 15? I don't know. I haven't looked at this build for a long time. That's an OP boot. I don't even think he's built that well. Yeah, he's like in 19th hand gear, but it's okay. When I first got him, he was in a slightly better build than this, but when I got other people over time, he's been stripped down, put in the vault, came out, stripped down, put in the vault, came out multiple times. But now, every single 6-star I have is being used for something. So not a single 6-star I have is fully useless, not using it anywhere. Nethril was good, helping me against the Faction Wars boss because he decreased turn meter, stunned the waves, and also poisoned people. And besides that, except for random parts in Curse City for all these champs, Faction Wars is the only place where I'd really use this guy. I mean, if I didn't have many other damage dealers, he'd probably be in a better damage dealing set, but he's in 5,000th hand gear. Vrask, I think, is a very underrated epic. He is one of the best healers in this game as an epic. His passive is insane. Heals all allies 10% of his HP whenever he inflicts a hit. So if you make him with decent speed and with tons of HP, pretty much no one dies. I put him in Blood Shield, and no one dies for Scarab King. Because I had an issue where if things get stolen and feared and people like wouldn't go, then they would just die from multiple hits. Because that higher scaled Scarab King can hit pretty hard, but Vrask makes it where people don't die. So he's in no specific sets. Lots of things are unleveled, so I can get a lot more HP on him. Right now he's at 104,000, so he can heal people every time he hits for 10,000 HP. I think that's how it works. Right? 10% of this, yeah, so if I have a champ that has like 5 HP, I'm healing this guy for like 1/4 of his health each turn he gets because he's in 100% crit rate. I think that's how that works. He's kind of, yeah, good build. Ugo. Yeah, he's +3, she's +3. No +4s at all. I'm starting to get a lot more plus epics. There's still 2 very key epics I'm missing, and people can probably figure that out once I go down this list. I told myself I wasn't really going to go down the list, but I'm doing it anyways because I want to not show off my builds, but like, I know a lot of these aren't that good, but I'm happy with a lot of them. She's +3, 2-star soul, sadly. Probably bot, not pulled. Decent health, could be a little bit more defense. Good speed, no damage out of it, but accuracy for most areas in the game. It's not PvP. I could probably squeeze some resistance out of there. But it's a good build for my Hydra team she's in. Don't really use Royal Guard anymore unless there's like some weird spider thing going on. Good for boss killing and faction wars if I ever get to that point in hard mode. He's my only high elf damage dealer at all, but he's not like a pure damage dealer for waves. He's only good against bosses. He's in an okay build. Oh, he's in Destroy set. Oh yeah, he's Scarab King. I'm stupid. So if I go against 4 Scarab King, sad times. But he's +3 as well. Deacon's +3. He's in an okay build. He's one of the best epics in the game. He isn't used for that many areas for me, though. He's not in my Scarab King team. He could, but he's not. Creedon is in my Fire Knight team. He's a really great epic. Yeah. He helps in Fire Knight Hard 6, I think. So when he gets hit, he can survive. Good enough speed to put freezes on. Accuracy to do it. That's pretty much it. Apparently he's an Impulse. Duke the Pierced. Pretty much use him only in Faction Wars and random other secret rooms, Curse City stuff. Okay build, not the greatest. Overkill on crit rate, don't know why. I can easily fix that though. Akentum. Is he underrated? I don't know. Haven't really heard or seen anyone using him that much, but I think he's okay. Poisons, Hex. Yeah, he can be good for bosses, probably, if you don't have, like, insane options. He's in a random build I put him in. Rubella, used to use her against, who's that? Lethal chick. Dark Fae. Because her A1 is insane for that. Steals turn meter. A3, when I first got her, she was used in a lot of places just because of her A3 against pretty much like single target bosses and stuff because it places decreased defense, weaken and decreased speed. She can also fill turn meter and stuff. No relic, that's kind of interesting. Oh yeah, she does good damage too. Scary damage actually. And she's not even that good at damage anyways. I tried to get her in some, but yeah, she has good damage. Probably the best Sylvan Watcher damage dealer I have right now. Phoenix, amazing. Like, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Phoenix is awesome. He's a horrible speed. 66009. Probably could have used more accuracy, but I don't really use him for that. I mean, I probably should. Block Bluffs. He can actually be used for Hydra. Huh. Wait, why is it... This should be 100%, to be honest. Why is it only a 1-5%? That's weird. Talia's horrible, and who wants to decrease bomb at... I was reading that for a second. He's in some pretty good stuff. I had his amulet not leveled up for the longest time, but I finally got around to doing it, but I think he's in a pretty good build. If I think I had a... The second I get a 4-star soul or even like a 6-star, he's going to be hitting like a truck. He's not in any like specific set except for a couple pieces of Cruel, but it's a good build for now. Now, I got lucky with his soul like a couple days ago. During that soul chase thing event. He's I think he was underrated for a while, and then people finally started figuring out he was good. But he's pretty good. Tons of extra turns, can do decent damage, good accuracy. I have him built not for that much damage, but he can hit okay. He's pretty fast, actually. Okay, survivability. He can steal buffs from his A1, which is kind of cool, and he can get extra turns on that too. And he can get extra turn off of this, do this. He gets an extra turn if decreased defense lands on anybody, and then he can go back to his A1 if you have an extra turn from that 1 or 2 times, and he can go back to doing this, and then I've seen him get like 10 turns in a row. It's awesome. It's kind of funny too. Yeah, he's in an okay build for now. What's that? I don't know. Getting confused. Incorrect clan boss team. He's okay. Extend buffs. Removes the random debuff. Can heal someone. Increase crit rate, crit damage. That's like useful for the prolonged buff clan boss team. You can like put 70% crit rate on them, and also he can help people do more damage too. That's good. His A1 apparently heals someone too. That's kind of interesting. Didn't really know about that. He kind of reminds me of that guy from the Da Vinci Code. If you know who I'm talking about. It's a random movie poll. Frackin' the Fat. He's in my Fire Knight team. Ally attack is great. This like his over debuff stuff can be an issue because if the Fire Knight is full of debuffs, then freezes can't be. Okay, I'm back. I've unplugged my stupid mic like an idiot. But yeah, this can be an issue if the Fire Knight's like full of 10 debuffs. So I turn this off for Fire Knight. Then he can steal turn meter with his A1. Well, never mind. Ignore that. He only does it because that. I don't know. My mind's going insane. He's a great champ. White Dryad Nia. I got her kind of late when I started getting into my Hydra stuff, but if I got her like a lot earlier, she'd be more using it. I could be underrating her, and I probably am. I don't think she's in my Hydra stuff now. I know that's what she's used for a lot. She helped get a faction war challenge stuff done. Decrease speed constantly on a AoE A1, which is nice. Nice heal, remove debuffs. And if it's not this champion, decreases cooldown of skills, which is kind of cool. You can like reset a damage dealer, which could be nice. Ally protect and strengthen on everyone's kind of cool. And when she heals herself, heals other people. So yeah, she's a good epic support. Not really in anything too fantastic. 69 again. I think I tried getting this to 69 420 but failed. I don't know. Gala. She's a great epic damage dealer. Good against bosses more than waves because there's no AoEs anywhere. I have her in a decent, okay build, 777. She's in lethal. Yeah, I have a lot of bad ascensions on people. I think I have enough dust to change that. Might as well. Crit damage, here it comes. Alright, okay, cool. With that. I don't think I'm going to fully level it up. Like, I don't have a Phantom Shogun team. Well, I do have a Phantom Shogun team. I don't have a Sand Devil team for... There's one huge reason why I don't have one. And it's very sad. Husk is in my Hydra team. Not in the greatest build at all. Like, he could have a lot more HP than he'd be doing on... He has, like, an overkill on crit damage compared to HP. So I feel like if this HP was closer to 100 grand while keeping everything else, maybe a little bit more speed, he could be insane. Especially in a specific damage set, too. But I probably could fix his build. Senesha, she's, like, my only really decent Knights Revenant damage for Faction Wars. I just recently built her because she was sitting in the vault for a long time. Because I unbuilt her the second I finished Faction Wars normal. But she's an okay set for now. Just wanted to get her built up and see what happens. It's okay. Cornelia, don't really use her much anymore. When I first got her, she was in some Doom Tower stuff. She's great for Faction Wars, sleeping people. And since I have a lot of single hit people, I can target specific people to hit. She can also make people like not... I used to put her against specific bosses that AoE hit. So when I could sleep someone to heal them, the champion would get AoE'd and then unsleep them, but they would still get healed. So you can kind of cheese that. But when I first built her, she had an overkill of HP, but now that's like a good HP. I probably could still rebuild her, maybe. Figure something out. Lady Annabelle, Solo Obama. Two huge reasons, I mean, why I like her. She's good in Bommel, and I think that, yeah, and there's another reason, but I think she's at the good speed for it. She can solo hard 90. Could use a better soul. That would help. But if she does it anyway, so don't really need to change anything about her. Good regen set. 40-80. At 40-80 was it on her? I don't know. Megnar. Good damage dealer as an epic. Is in a random lethal set too, I guess. We're getting lucky on some of my lethal stuff. Okay, speed. Could use a lot more HP. I probably could mess around with this build too, see what happens. There's like a lot of, besides like my top 10 champions, I haven't really messed around with any other ones build, because I'm trying to get like the best stuff on them before I go to these guys, but then I get sidetracked and don't do it. Doom Priest, one of the best epics in the game. She can be used pretty much anywhere, except for maybe Fire Knight. Removes debuffs every single round. I think she can do that too if she's like stunned. This still like happens, because technically she's got her turn. I think that's how that works. I haven't really fully tested that, but I'm 94% sure that happens. I think she's in one of my Hydra teams, maybe. But she has good. Oh yeah, I put a ton of resistance against not clan boss, faction wars, because I thought that when she got CC debuffed, she wouldn't get turns. But then I realized I don't really think that's the case, but I'm keeping that high resist on her anyways, because YOLO. I could probably take that off and put a lot more like HP survivability in there, but decent speed too. But yeah, she was in my Scarab team. Not anymore. She got replaced by Vrask. He's created monster. Got him semi-late, but he's good. Voice crack. It's late. Okay HP. He's like in 19th hand stuff. I could probably fix his build again, but I don't really need to do that. I mean, I'm not doing anything in Knights Revenant until I get like a King Narcissus type damage dealer, because I have no damage for that whatsoever, so I can't move on in Faction Wars, and that's kind of sad. So I don't really change that many Knights Revenant people. Allure was in my Fire Knight team. Obviously, Hard doesn't do turn meter stuff anymore. She's in my Dark Fae team. She could be a lot faster than she is. 69 yet again. Need 100% crit rate. Good accuracy. If she gets hit, she's going to die. But it still works. Sometimes I fail on the higher Dark Phase, but it's like way more wins than not. And there's no penalty for losing. Just a waste of time, I guess. So I could probably fix her soon. Shraggy got lucky with the 6-star soul. Don't really use him anywhere besides Faction Wars. He can be used in a solo Scarab, probably, because if he gets hit, he puts poisons on people. So he probably can be used for solo stuff, but I don't really care about any of that, so he's just in some random stuff for Faction Wars mostly. I think he has the most HP out of anyone I have. Okay speed, okay accuracy to land stuff. I could probably mess around with his build too, but I don't really need to. Got lucky with her 6-star soul. She's a free login champ. Okay. Not the greatest, not in a specific set either. But she does her stuff when I want her to, in random areas of the game. Mamsaris was my arena removing debuff, helping Teox get turn meter from debuffs queen for a long time. And then she got replaced by Fabian because it's funny to annoy people while getting stunned by Armands and then petrified and everything. But she was in my arena team for a long time. She had more speed than this, but I kind of lowered it, put her stuff on slightly better people. She still got tons of accuracy and speed stuff. I think she's in one of my tag team stuff, so it's still good to have her in a good build. She's great for Faction Wars too. Yeah, some 2 reasons why I like her too. Seer, she's in my Dragon team and Ice Golem team for clearing out the waves. I was so happy to get the 4-star soul on her because I give her a lot more crit damage. 30. She's in a decent build. Does her stuff. So I can't complain. She one-shots the waves pretty easily. Yeah. Neldor, Fire Knight, a little bit better than Creedon because he can place more freezes better with his A1, and he can also attacks with his A1 if other people place freezes. Not all the time, but has a chance to. So when that goes off, Fire Knight's not getting a turn. He's slightly slower than Creedon. Good accuracy to do his stuff. Can survive some hits. Okay build. Hippo, only used for Faction Wars Revive, that's it. Other than that, don't use him anywhere. He's okay. Like, this one is a random one. I guess he can help Armands do, well, not Armands, Wukong do more damage. His Revive's great for Faction Wars. Help me get the 3-star. Genbo, he's been sitting in my vault for a long time, finally built him, he's good. He's in like 18th hand damage stuff, but he still can hit decently well. Can team up with what's her face, Mikage's A1 to do damage on his A1. So yeah, he's good. She's good. I underrate her probably. I probably could use her in a lot more areas than I do. That's not Faction Wars and one of my well, she's not in my Hydra team, but someone recommended that to me, so I could probably switch someone out and see what happens. But she's good. Don't really use it. I definitely underrate her. Could use her more. Geomancer the GOAT. Probably the best epic in the game. Argued by lots of people. I don't know. I like a lot of epics. Like I bet lots of epics I don't use, other people use, and they have a lot more fun with it, so they're probably rated higher. So I use Geomancer for Iron Twins. Then I'm using the second one for a clan boss. And then both can just be randomly used for other things depending on which one I want to choose. So I guess I could probably say he's number 1. Skull Crusher was in my clan boss team for the longest time until I got Wixwell. Other than that, he's like a random guy just sitting there with stuff on him. But he's good for a clan boss until people upgrade stuff. Can help with the 2-3 key, depending on who else you have. Skaramis. Sitting in the vault for the longest time, finally upgraded him. He can be good for Hydra. He has the, where's that? He has the Provoke on his A3. Can heal himself. Counterattack on himself is random, because you can't stun or steal anything from the Hydra with that. A2 decreases duration of enemy buffs. That's kind of interesting. Decreased attack 2 can be really nice. Each buff that has its duration decreased feels... Oh, yeah, he's good for Hydra. Friend told me to level him up and use him, but I ignored him. But I finally have, and he's in one of my teams. Archimage, first Doom Tower epic. Pretty decent. Had him sitting in the vault unbuilt for the longest time. Finally built him out. Helps me do more damage in Faction Wars with his A3. And can also stun people if you crit rate them. So that's also actually kind of nice. Was in one of my arena teams and Clan Boss team for the longest time, and now he's not. But he still helps in Faction Wars a lot with his provokes, and also when people get hit, he puts defensive stuff on people. But I like to provoke a lot. Was in some of my Hydra teams too. I don't think he is anymore. There's apparently a lot of unleveled up stuff. Fane, great damage dealer for me for Skinwalkers. She's in like 19th hand damage stuff too, but what I'm using it for now, it's good enough. I can't really progress in Faction Wars hard unless I get like some really good CC or support Skinwalker. So that's why I haven't really changed some of Skinwalker stuff too. Lots of unleveled stuff apparently. But it takes way too much silver, so I just ignore this stuff unless it's like it really needs to get done. Skrank. Great. I kind of got him kind of late, so I didn't really use him as much. But if I got him like a long time ago, I would have used him a lot more. Good for Spider, good for Hydra, for the burns. But I have like other teams for that, so I don't think he's being used for that. We can increase it 5. Oh, okay. Oh, this doesn't higher up the chance of, oh, that kind of sucks. I kind of hate that a lot of these champs that don't do like the greatest amounts of damage, they do good in other thingies. Oh, let's book out his A1 4 times to get 5% each damage each time when he doesn't even do damage. Like, poopy. Let me level up the chance of increasing this, please. Yeah, he's okay. He's not even in my Hydra team, and I put this on him for the Poison Cloud. I don't know. I think it was a test that I was going to use him in there like once, but it never happened. Vector Drath pulled her. She was like one of my first epics I ever pulled a long time ago. So she was one of my first 6 stars. I think it was Kale first and then someone else. But yeah, she's been helping me in lots of random areas for the longest time. 69. She was put in resistance stuff for faction war shenanigans against the stupid boss. That boss was so annoying to do, especially when you don't have the greatest damage dealers. But yeah, when she doesn't get like stunned or feared or whatever because she resists them, she can heal and revive people like a boss. Yeah, that Perfect Veil helps too. I think she's in one of my Hydra teams. Oslia Mage, not really used for that much. I guess he can be thrown in stuff to where if he's the only one I can use that can remove and heal people, then I would obviously do it because he's good at it. But he's in a random little build. Yeah, don't really use him for that much. In the future against random waves, I probably could. He's not horrible. I think he's decent, but I don't have really a use for him. Dark Kale, another Doom Tower guy. One of the only 3 Doom Tower guys. Urost, Dark Kale, and Archmage. The only 3 that you can actually do stuff with him. All the other ones suck. I don't care. The Dark Kale is a great one. He can probably be one of the main... He can't solo Dragon hard stuff, but if you can get him to the boss, then he can do most of it. Because he can put poison sensitivities, and he can activate them, and that's pretty cool. He's like Kale on, I don't know, steroids, I guess. But he's not in the greatest build either. He's just there for, if I need him, then I can put him in some random team and he can do stuff. Like, I don't even want to show some of these. Like, this build's so old. I haven't touched it in so long. Look how bad it is. Venomage helps Teox a ton with a bunch of debuffs. I randomly threw her in. Oh, she's still in it. Regen stuff. She soloed one of the Cursed City Scarab King. Because I needed to do that for a mission. So I threw this stuff on her and she did it actually in a reasonable amount of time. You activate the poisons and destroys the max HP doing it too. So I can like destroy that purple stupid bar. Great champion. Vogoth. We used him a ton when I first got him a long time ago. But now he's really only in faction war stuff. And he doesn't die. And he makes it to where other people don't die. If he gets... The only sad thing is, Death Knight counters what I usually try to make him do. Because Death Knight soaks up that hit unless there's multi-hit champions. Because then people don't really hit him, so he can't heal anybody. So that's kind of diarrhea, but he's great. Kind of used him in Hydra a bit too for his healing and provoke. And decrease attack too, apparently. Oh, who get provoked? Okay, that's kind of... There's only one person in Hydra that can get provoked anyway, so that decrease attack doesn't really mean that much. Ugh. Yeah, he's kind of in an older build too, but all you really need is HP and speed. I don't know if throwing more defense on him... I think throwing more defense on him, he gets hit way less harder, so he can't heal people as much. So he doesn't have like that much defense on him purposely. Stag Knight. Got him a long time ago. I haven't used him as much as people would probably want me to use him. But good for Banner Lords, good for faction war stuff, because he can decrease speed and decrease attack and defense. That's obviously nice. I mean, I've seen him being used in Fire Knight, but I have a team that works, so I don't really need him to be in that. He's in an okay build, I guess. 100, 100. Kind of like the way that looks. So I'm going to keep it like that. Cold Heart. Shogun. I have another 5-star Cold Heart. That's Shogun. 5-star Paragon. That's Shogun. Riho, Shogun. And Shogun. That's my Shogun 25 team. She's not in the greatest build at all. Okay, crit damage. Perfect amount of crit rate you need. And the HP to survive hits. So it's an okay build, not the greatest, but it works, so I can't complain. Still in my clan boss team, has been my clan boss team for the longest time. Other people has been replaced, not her. She's been in there for a long time. Anchorite helps with crit rate. Probably use a little bit more HP and defense, but 99% of the time it works until the end, except for on Spirit, sadly. But yeah, clan boss goat for me. Kale went over his stats, not used for anywhere except for like such niche Curse City stuff. And for Faction Wars, but I have that one chick, Ray, that's 10 million times better than him at damage. Anchorite, clan boss team. I think. Is he? Yeah, he is. Speed tune for clan boss. I like this numbers that end in 00. It looks a lot more cleaner than like that. But yeah, that's all he's used for. Is it was like my second speed champion for the longest time because 270 was like one of my faster champions that actually had like an increased turn meter stuff. But I have lots of other people now. Speed tune for Shogun. Lots of crit damage for being the target. Campaign farming god. Perfectly built 777. Perfectly built to one-shot brutal. And he's been doing that for a long time now. So he's like purposely in bad gear to just do good enough. But also not to put like that much good stuff on him. I guess the banner is the only one. Well, actually, it went double flat. Boo. But yeah, goat. Underrated rare, maybe. I've seen a lot of people praise him, so maybe not. He's going to be clan boss guy soon. He hasn't been built yet. Recently 6-star. Just pulled him. He's insanely good. My friend has had him for the longest time. Loves him a ton. I just don't really have the gear right now to like put him in the best stuff, but I think once he's fully leveled out, I'm going to put him in better stuff. Yeah, but like he's one of the rare champs in this game that can benefit off of every single stat. Use accuracy for HP burn, because use resistance to resist stuff if you want him to. Could do damage if you want him to. HP and defense to survive if he's a tank. Also needs attack to up his damage randomly. That's kind of stupid in my opinion. And can also be used slow or fast, depending on whatever you want. And since he's like in 30,000, I don't know why he's in Stone Skin. I'm not even using him for Arena, obviously. It's just such a random build I put him in. So I'm 1000% changing that. Anax, I think he's been sitting up for the longest time. I know he's good, does good damage, poisons, all that stuff, so we can help in Faction Wars. Haven't built him yet. Then second Teox. God, this champion looks so cool. Look at that axe. If that's what you want to call it. It's cool. Awesome champ. This dude's my favorite. Yeah, he's gonna just even help with this stuff. I think you can have 2 unities and then you can get the benefits off of them still. Like I've tried optimize building him in a set, and it's not the greatest, so that's why he's kind of sitting here doing nothing. But yeah, you cannot complain about 2 Teoxes. It's not. He doesn't even have. Oh yeah, I haven't even gone over masteries, but pretty much everyone. I think every single legendary is max masteried. Except for him. But he's more recent. Yeah, all these guys have it. Yeah, there's like weird ones. Like Vrask, you don't really need him to have masteries except for the healing ones. But I'm just starting to get all my 6 stars with masteries on them. I think I've done a decent job with picking them out. There's probably like 6 people that doesn't have their masteries done. Let's see here. Yeah, Hippo doesn't. He's almost done. She's almost done. He's not done. He's not even close. Second Geomancer obviously isn't going to have any until further notice. These 2 are recent 60s, so they don't have it. These 3 are going to get there soon. But yeah, pretty much all of them. These are the 5 stars I've built out. Reset, Seer, Shogun, well not Shogun, Clan Boss, Shogun. Iron Twins. Now these are some of the worst builds, but they work, who cares? She's in Toxic to help put poisons, help kill the boss faster. They're all speed tuned. Wait, they all should be 216. No wonder why I've seen it fail a couple of times. She's not at 216. I need to fix that. Uh-oh. Yeah, these are the only 5 stars I have actually built and working. Then there's like, I have a lot of trash in the vaults. Like, let's just look at some of the legendaries. New free champ. Haven't really used them that much. Probably should. I need to watch stuff to see how much damage she can do. Weird things like that. I mean, she should be used in Sand Devil for sleeps. But I have other people that do sleep, so I don't really care about it. Loki's a weird one. I've seen him. I've gone against him a couple times in Arena when he first got released. It was annoying because he ignores 99% of my hits. This stupid freaking passive. This evading crap is one of the most annoying things. But besides that, I don't have a use for him anywhere. Never know. Could upgrade him in the future. Who knows? Skeletor, not the greatest at all. Free champ, not the greatest. Rhonda, free champ. Since I got her for free, that event, besides making her damage to like help with faction wars, I haven't used her for anything else, and that's probably back then was a big issue. I just don't really need her at all. I had Rathalos too, so he was doing the damage, so I didn't really need her damage at the time. But maybe in the, oh crap, maybe in the future I could probably do something. King Grog. At the time I pulled him, kind of poopy. I think he got fixed though to do a little bit more damage, so I kind of need to test that out. I mean, he ignores a lot of defense with his skills, so maybe if I can put him in stuff that ignores more defense, he can hit like a truck. And that could be good for orcs, because I don't really have that much stuff going on there, especially in support. Rosin, the free fusion guy. Well, not like fusion, where you have to actually do stuff, you just have to collect champs. But he needs to be updated. I've seen so many people complain about this for years, and they haven't done anything on it. Like, it's such an easy... It would take 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go into the coding and fix this stupid crap. Like, lower this. Make him do a little bit more damage. Like, make something in AoE. Do something. There's been a couple times where this remove debuff has been clutch. But other than that, never been used. Like, this is good against a one-use thing against a boss. That's it. Chronum, yes, I did the most annoying, painful thing in my life of making alt accounts. 6 alt accounts, getting all of them to 50 by myself to get Chronum, and I don't even use them. Like, I have just other... If Artak didn't exist, he would have been leveled up a long time ago. He teams up with Demarsa too. I don't even use him for faction wars because, like, I think he's okay, but for doing that much work and there being so many other better and free HP burners over the times, he should have been updated, I think. But you can obviously easily not go for him, but there was way too many awards along the way that you could get besides just him. But yeah, Eric's login champ. Took a long time to get her because obviously I had to log in for a ton. She used a solo spider, and that's pretty much it. I've gone against her sometimes in Arena, and she can be annoying with, like, counterattacking and crap. But other than that, I just don't really have use for her right now. But she's definitely on my list for champions I have currently that could be 6-star. Jinchoro did use them for a little bit to do some damage and stuff for faction wars, but that's about it. He has one of the better, like, clan boss skills where he can hit, like, 1,000,000 times. It, like, attacks 5 times instead of 1 on every 4th use of this skill. So if he's in longer fights, this will be a lot more beneficial. And he can also, like, place these. But my clan boss team works right now. I didn't really need him. Don't use her. Don't really use her. He was good for reviving people in faction wars. Don't use him at all. Pulled him recently. Friend had him. He didn't really use him that much. He's like, okay. Like, maybe 4 years ago he would have been good. But now I just don't really need him. Huntsman, I think he had one of the highest hitting skills in the game because of this A3, but I just don't use him at all. And haven't. I don't think I've used him once. Diamond Copper Coins, like, such a weird one. He did help me beat Faction Wars boss, so that was okay. Yeah, it has some random skills. Second year Carl, sad. Ursaga. A long time ago, I would have been happy with her. Right now, she's just sitting there doing nothing. Like, she's annoying to go against an arena, but I just have better teams. I have a lot of champs like this to where they used to be good, but now they're not good. But if you have a bad account, they can be good, but I don't really have a use. This guy was like, the second I pulled this guy, he was like just new in the game, about like a couple days. And I tried looking at videos, looking at some Hell Hades websites, and there was like nothing on him at the time, so I have no clue what was going on. So he's just been sitting here doing nothing. I mean, his reviews are okay. He could be decent. Could do good damage, but I just need to do more research before I upgrade it. You know, Incarnate was supposed to be an Arbiter help, but yeah, didn't really, is not good. Nari the Lucky, bad. Bad. Doom Tower, bad. Vizier, a million years ago in Clan Boss, would have been the GOAT of like extending debuffs. Don't really use him anymore. Doesn't really have a spot in the Clan Boss team anyways. Unathral can be good for a Fire Knight because of his teaming up with people. But I have Farakin, so why would I need to level him up? But I guess if you don't have Farakin, he can easily be used for his spot. Scartosis, a billion years ago, he would have been okay. Now, besides like the little random things he help me in Faction Wars, he just sits there and does nothing. Second Artak, don't really need to use him. Truath, don't even know what she does because she's bad. Denag, bad. Second Countless Licks, she can be used for certain stuff. I just have zero use for her right now. Penixiel, one of the worst legendaries in the game. Saito, one of the worst legendaries in the game. Oh, Ignatius. Okay, that's his name. Two of these guys would have been good a million years ago if I like didn't have Artak and all that other stuff because of his HP burns. But yeah, I don't really need him at all. War Mother. If she wasn't Magic Affinity and was like Spirit, then I could have used her against Bommel to place bombs and like do damage and stuff. But besides that, and since I already have solo Bommel anyways, she's just sitting there doing nothing. Norog. He did get buffed, and he's way better than he was before, which was a pile of steaming crap. I haven't really... Like, AoE block buffs. That could be good for Hydra. And decreased defense can be good for Hydra. They definitely added that decreased defense. That was not on there before. Actually, he could be good now. I didn't have a single decrease anything for like Skinwalker, so we could actually be useful. I just wish that when they reset a champion and fix some of their stuff, they like reset the ratings so people can go through and rate him again. That's because obviously he's way better than he was before, but newer people can like look at a champion that got fixed like this, look at the ratings, and be like, this guy sucks, even though he's updated and decent now. Like, they need to fix that. Second Loki didn't do anything with the first one. What am I gonna do with the second one? Yeah, I think I need to test out Norog. Corrado is horrible. Second Raphmatab, he's a random one. Can be used, I guess, against Hydra and waves or provoke. Only places selfish block damage on himself. I don't really know why. His resistance is increased whenever his active skills are not on. Like, that's just so random and horrible. Increase resistance and reflect. That could be good for like such niche areas of the game. It's like not really worth it. Unless you have like doing it for fun. Cleoptrix, I think that's how you pronounce it. Cleoptrix, maybe. Could be okay for Hydra, I guess, for the Hex, and that's pretty much it. She does okay damage. Definitely, if she wasn't bad a long time ago, she definitely fell off a cliff with everything else getting added into the game. So I just haven't leveled it up. Samson is horrible. Needs a buff. Lugan is pretty much horrible. Needs a buff. Kriloch, just pulled her like a couple of days ago. One enemy for one stun. 80% chance of teaming up with 3 random allies to attack a random enemy. Against a Fire Knight, that could be okay. But that's just so useless against everything else. Bad champ. Ignatius, already have a bunch of stuff. Second to that guy, Gamaran. I think he's absolutely garbage. Attacks all enemies, steals all buffs. Buff spread, taking buffs from this champion and when I made 2 times each is a block actives. Like, what? Like, it's just so, like, I don't want to sit here and read that. Revives each time an enemy kills. Okay, he could be okay. I think you need a specific setup to help with this stuff. And then you need a decent damage dealer, which for undead hordes I don't really have. Especially for higher levels of faction wars to be able to, like, revive people consistently. Yeah, this is weird. Yeah, I have a lot of trash, but I have a lot of decent stuff too. Campaign's fully done. Dungeons. I have all Iron Twins 15 stuff going on. All of these keeps are at 20. This is my Minotaur team. I have him, her to do all the damage, decrease, whatever. Then I place in 2 champs here for scrolls. I could probably easily solo it with any one of these 2, but it would just take longer. Because he would one shot, then one shot, and then it would take like 4 hits. He's not built good enough to like one shot the boss or 2 shot the boss even. But that's been my team for a million years. Event Dungeon, this gear set's not the greatest, so I'm probably just gonna ignore this. Ice Golem. I have 7 beats. I haven't really done 10. Hardtack needs a tiny bit more stuff, and then he'll probably do it. Finally, bit of Spider Hard 10 team. It's not that. Let me tell you, it's not that one. Where's Ice Golem at? Oh, yeah. Riho, make sure people do not die at all. Reset Seer. Artak Soul is the boss. She stays alive like 85% of the time, but I have it to where her A2 is turned off, so I don't do like even more damage to them. But yeah, she can like, yeah, helps with the waves too for Seer. That is a random team, but it works like most of the time. What's next? Yeah, something cool that obviously took a little bit of time to do is obviously worth it. Put all the dungeons in order going down the same team presets, like Iron Twins, Potion, Minnow, Ice Golem, blah, 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 all the way down to Shogun. Then I have the event down there. This is what I use. It's insane to me. The last event boss sucks so bad. This team couldn't even do 20. That stupid I don't even... There's one boss, though, that's worse than that one, and it's still in the game, and it's their stupid Cintranos piece of crap. I don't know why There's my clan boss team. Fire Knight 20, Spider 20, and Ice 20. I think this is for, like, things where I don't need to do, like, I don't know. Like, I guess I don't really need this because I can do 10. But I don't have hard 10 for Ice Golem or Fire Knight. So I think this is for, like... there's a weird thing between Dungeon Divers and then, like, the normal, like, Ice Golem event, for example. I know there's one that's better for doing 20, and then one that's a little bit better points energy ratio wise that's doing it as high as you can. I don't know which one's which. So I like go back and forth on it randomly. I'm not even close at the best at saving anything. I've got all my best champs I got from yellowing crap. Like Teok, Sifi, Riho, all of it from yellowing. But yeah, Dragon is an easy 10. I've seen it fail once. I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know why. One shots the waves. These 2 get to the boss, do it themselves. She makes it to where people don't die at all. Yeah, it's easy. Yeah. Like, I didn't actually think this team would work, but it does. And it's like not that slow of a time either. Where is... Okay, show that one, Fire Knight. Yeah, I was able to do 7 once because I needed it for a mission. Not 100% at all. I think 5 and 6... I think 5's 100%. 6, I've seen it fail. I usually do 5 anyway. Well, no, I don't. I do 6 because everyone's good against it, but Spirit is bad for... This isn't even my team. This is my team. Yeah, Spirit's bad for 2 of these people. So I just do 6. Yeah, it's this team. Helps with the waves. Boss, waves, and boss. Boss. Yeah, but 6 is good for me. I don't really need to drain everything to get to 10 right now. But 6 is like 0.1% worse than stage 10. Sand Devil, there's a huge reason why I can't go past 19 without getting horrifically one-shot. And if people notice it throughout going through my champs, I don't have a God Seeker. In over 3 years of playing this stupid game, I don't have a God Seeker. And in the same exact faction, I don't have a Shamel. Sad. Really sad, actually. Because I could just do Ninja and Godseeker to just do 25. Or I could easily do someone else to do 25 because Magic's bad against Force. But yeah, and this was even worse before they fixed these 2 bosses to make them like do way less damage and hit points and all that stuff. Like I couldn't even get past like 11 without getting one shot. But now that they fixed the boss, I was slowly able to push up to 19, which might be 100%. But anything past that, it's sad. 25 though, I think it was Nub Raids that showed a team exactly like the one I'm using. And that's he puts unkillable on him so he doesn't die. He constantly uses his A1 that can't weak hit at all, so he can't make the boss's thing go up. And then she removes all the debuffs so anyone else can't weak hit, and then these guys, 2 cold hearts slowly whack away at the boss over time. It's a very simple team. And semi-easy. I mean, you can replace Riho with anyone that removes debuffs on a 3-turn cooldown, I think. Is it 3-turn? Yeah. Like you can use that rare chick to do it. I just use Riho because she places every single debuff in the game on her A2. So yeah, that's my stuff. Let's go to my... This is a long video. I don't care. I kind of like doing these longer videos. Let's buy... Always buy your mysteries, because you never know when you need them for random stuff. Yeah, let's look at this crap. Yeah, been over the past like year and a half, been going on my computer a lot more than phone to get these kind of points, but still pretty much a long time in this game. I'm not even close to getting her. And to talk about these 2 things, I think I calculated something to get all these thingies. I think it was way before, some of the updated rewards got added. But I calculated this a long time ago, and it would have taken me logging in every day and collecting these points like 15 to 20 years to get that stupid crap. So yeah. Not getting her, and she's not even good! That's the funny thing. Progression rewards. It's kind of funny that it takes so long to get to 100. All he gets 1 little sacred. Like, can we at least get like 3, please? And then 5 million server. That was used to upgrade like 2 pieces. Yeah, this chase is kind of it's so funny. It's cool. It's really cool that these are in the game, but it's kind of funny to me too because it's just random. But if you don't find it cool, then boo. The Ninja Turtles. What else have I not gone over yet? Oh yeah, missions. Over a long time ago. Only thing that's holding me back for this crap. I don't think I'm getting in a gold tag team arena anytime soon. They need to fix that to where either they update the amount of people that can be in it by like a huge margin, or make it to where as many people as they want can go to gold instead of having it like a certain amount of people. Like, that's stupid. It's so poop. And it's been like that for the longest time. And you can't even, like, there's so many times I had enough points to buy the Sacred Shard or Legendary Book, and I can't do that because I'm not in gold. Like, that's so stupid. You should be able to buy those rewards at any stage in Tag Team. Like, if you put that amount of effort to get that many points in the first place, you should be able to buy a Sacred Shard. Like, come on. It's so poo. It's like one of the worst things about this game is you can't do that. I'm stuck on tournament stuff right now. Then the rest of this until the end is smooth sailing until the gold arena stuff starts poking out. That's going to be the #1 setback for me about not getting Ramatu, who would be such a good fit right next to Teox. places tons of debuffs. And yeah, would be great to put alongside him. But I can't get him for a long time unless I pull some really insane people, get lucky with insane gear, or they change tag team. I'm definitely not. I might be able to push up gold 1, gold 2 if I do it every single day, use every single token I can get. But I don't think I'm getting up into gold 2, 3, 4. The Marius missions, the only thing that holds me back are the ones that take 80 billion years to do, which is... Where's that one mission that I'm sickly about? Where is it at? Oh yeah, can't do 25 unless I get a Godseeker. I'm gonna be stuck on this stupid Sand Devil one forever. Like, I think I need to force myself to save voids and pull them all on a like 10x for Godseeker or something like that, because that's literally the only thing that's holding me back. Getting this essence from the Iron Twins is gonna take so much energy. It's not even funny. And then obviously all the like stupid mythical, like there's stupid ones that like get mythical helmets. Like, there's a stupid mythical chestplate I just did, and it took me so long to do. Defeating Amius on hard, that's probably the single worst one on this whole mission list. The most dumbest boss ever added in this game. It's so stupid. Like, I can get it being that stupidly hard, difficult, and annoying on hard, I guess. But on normal, I'm not even gonna get into it. But most of lots of these are easy, but it just takes a long time to do. I don't know what stage D17 is, so I'm just gonna have to look at that. But I think I will, unless I never get a Godseeker, I will probably finish this way before I get Ramontu. And I've been doing Ramontu way before this has been added. And it's kind of funny. I need to force myself to do like stage 19 Sand Devil so I can get some of these level 6 ascensions for the upper gears. I can do all the accessory ones because I just have that saved up because I can actually do stage 25. Yeah, why did I quit out of that? Faction Wars. Oh yeah. I'm only 98 stars because here's the funny thing. I either have damage dealers or I either have supports for some of my worst factions. Then I have like factions where I have like a perfect amount of everything. Like Armands and Thor. Insane duo. Can't beat the boss though. Like the second that boss gets a turn, everything starts to explode. Shadowkin, I think I could push up higher in that. Funny enough, I think damage is the worst thing I have about that. Like a ninja is good against, like I think I'm good against bosses for the most part. But like those waves, if you don't land stuns and stuff on them, the seconds they start getting turns because they're not dead, sad times. I don't have a revive for that faction either. I have that horrible epic. But yeah, Dark Elf, I have like a good amount of stuff in there. Maybe damage is the worst thing I have about that game, and I have a game, that area, and I still have decent damage for that. Yeah, but there's a lot I have 0 on. High Elf, okay, I'll just go quickly over why I can't do it. No support, no damage, no support, no support, no damage, no healing support, remove debuffs, CC. That's like for sleep, but I have AoE people, sad times. No damage. No damage. Rathalos is not enough anymore. When he first was free, he was good. But unless he like consistently gets his 5th hit type of damage going on, then yeah, no damage. No damage. If I get Brogni up, I want to see how I do, but besides that, like, no revive, no good revive, no good, like I'm gonna have to build up Brogni pretty well, and then I can go up maybe a couple things in that. But yeah, that's pretty much the thing about it. But yeah. Arena, consistently gold 5. Got in the platinum once because I was like stupid and using gems to level up because I wanted to be plat once. And then yay, I did it. I didn't like stay in it when it reset, so I didn't get that stupid chest. They really need to upgrade the gear in this. I've not kept a single piece except for like ones that have speed on it from the divine speeds. I don't keep anything else. I don't know how great the jump is from this to this. Like, can you get mythical ones out of these? I haven't gotten a single mythical one out of these, out of this one. So I wonder if there's mythical ones in these. Probably not. No idea. Haven't been there. Yeah, this is my team for now. Defense team. It's just annoying. If I get a turn, pretty much I'm gonna win unless, you know, we don't target the stupid Marichka and then she revives everyone or something stupid happens. Like if I accidentally don't get a stone skin off of Heffrak and he one-shots everyone because I kill someone else. Like it's good, but there's a lot of annoying. I usually just die to level 100 money spenders. And it's sad. I got beat by Sindragor. Thought that is Singapore. Oh my. Yeah, Civil 4 tag team. This took a long time to do. This is my defense. This is kind of my tanky, annoying one that sometimes works. Depends. If Wukong did like as good as damage as like Thor and Teox, I would win like way more. But yeah. Like he's in stone skin to help keep him to keep getting back up. Unless it gets removed and then sad things happen. She's in there for like healing or if someone else dies. Like Ugo's a weird one in there. I don't know why I put her in there. I guess for just more tankiness and healing, maybe. I don't know why. She's my second fastest one on the account. I think she's like 340 something. Arbiter's 368. I think she can be the fastest I can make it of everyone because I have the best banner for her. I think I can make her like 390. But that would ruin so many builds. I just can't do that. But this is my other team. She goes, then she goes. She either removes or stuns. I think she stuns people first. But if some people don't get stunned, then he can do stuff. And then he one-shots people. Then she goes, she removes things. Actually, no. She goes, he goes and stuns people, then can sheep. Sometimes he sheeps, sometimes he doesn't. Depends on if they have buffs or not. I've seen him auto stuff plenty of times. If they have no buffs, he doesn't really sheep. But she removes everything and then he one-shots everything. The only thing that's bad against the crap. Stop it! The only thing that's bad against this team is Marichka's, because he's not smart enough to do his A2 to one-shot it and then one-shot everything else. Because he gets an extra turn if he kills someone with his A2. That's how I defeat the Marichkas. For the longest time on the planet before I had Thor and Teox, Rathalos was my damage guy. And there's so many times, I don't know, sad. Bizarre. I wish I could buy these, but I can't. Sad times. Live Arena. So close to Quintus. Like, I think 3, no, maybe not. How many did I get today? Because I usually lose to people that spend tons. Okay, this guy left. So I got 9, 6, 15, 24, 21, 15, 24, 33, 30. So I got 30 points technically today, even though it's 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning. Yeah, I got 30 points. This was like a good day for me, though. I'm so glad that if you win, it basically cancels out getting 3 losses, but there's been 1 or 2 times ever in the history of this game where I lose 3 in a row, get a bot, and then I lose against the bot because they give the bot an OP team. It's annoying. I still gotta like this guy's level 81, but he had like plus, like this guy was +1, and I think he was +1. And look at their stupid souls. Then I banned someone that had a 6-star soul. I forgot who it was. It was like, oh, they're level 81. Oh, I'm probably gonna easily win. No, they put hundreds of dollars in the game, maybe even thousands, and I've still beat them though. So yay. I don't know why I pointed that out, but yeah, most of my losses are to mostly monies, and it's kind of sad. I wish it was more skill-based matchmaking in terms of like player power and level, like on an average instead of like free for all. Like sometimes I have 3,900 points. I've gone against people that have 7,000-8,000 points. It's sad. Sad. I love this little chest they added in because it kind of makes you want to, like when Live Arena first came out, it was cool the first couple days, and then when I realized that you have to spend so much time on this game already, and then to put an extra 10, 20, 30 minutes, depending on how things go, to do the extra 10 matches. I didn't really want to do it, but then they add this little chest in here that gives good stuff, and it kind of makes me want to do it more than usual. Like, soon in the future, they're going to make it to where there's not specific times where this thing is open, because that's bad for a lot of people, because people can be like busy or sleeping when it's open and some things like that. But when it's going to be open all the time, I think that's going to be cool. It might be harder to find people. I don't really know how they're going to do that, but I think there's plenty of people on enough to where you don't have to sit there for 18 million years. I think if you get to 30 seconds, it resets and kicks you out. Or maybe they'll add it to where if you wait long enough, you'll go against an AI. I don't know how they're going to do that. But yeah. Arena, clan. Okay, clan boss. Demon Lord. Where's my team at? Here it is. Same team I've been using. Got 116 million on Stupid Spirit. Sometimes I think, like, I've gotten things on Nightmare to where it's on Spirit and I get like 68 million damage because it like fails somehow. I think since they nerfed Wixwell, I've even lost a couple on other affinities. I think nerfing Wixwell was stupid. And it didn't. It was supposed to fix Trenda. Yeah, what a good job they did with that. She's still number 1. So when they nerfed not Teox, Wixwell for that, it made me lose a little bit more amount of these, and it's kind of sad because I hate doing 2 keys on this. I just want to do 1. But if I get that one team that's better than that, I think I don't fail at all. Because I block debuffs on Paragni, I won't get decreased speed. Because you can't resist anything. Hydra was my normal team at. I mean, someone in the comments can like type in how I'm doing or type in anything they want to help me on if I'm like not doing anything good enough or like team wise or anything. But I like these teams because they work. But this one does 57 million, 6-9 again on this rotation. I've got some healing, provokes, decrease speeds, damage, block debuffs, remove, block buffs, remove buffs, some sort of damage, healing and turn meter stuff, and healing and revive. Yeah, she actually has the most healing out of anyone. It's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting. But the sad thing, like, I think there's a clear issue the second you look at this team. 1 star, no. 1 star, 2, none. 1 star. That's kind of a reoccurring theme over a lot of these teams because I don't really pull anything. I have like good souls sitting in there for champs I don't have, but well, when am I going to get those champs? In the year 3700? I don't know. Maybe my great-great-grandchildren are going to have this account and still they don't have those champs. I don't know. Hard team is this one. I think this is my highest on hard for this team. 80.8 million. We have Hex, remove debuffs, shielding stuff, damage, decrease speed. Shielding. I think he can provoke 2 on his A1. More decreased speeds. Can heal. Can revive if everyone else dies, but I don't think she's going to be the last one to be alive. Block buffs, decrease defense, you know, I think leech on the A1. Like, no soul, no crit damage soul, 2 star, 2 star, 4 star, that's actually kind of good. I'd like to have 5 so she can get more resistance. And then obviously 2 star on him. If I build him a lot better, he'll get a lot more damage out. But yeah, this is like I like try to round out these teams with a lot of healing and shields, 1 or 2 damage dealers, but they can like consistently be alive and then always have a reviver in there because sad things happen. No team on brutal because this is the first time ever I attempted Nightmare and actually got the damage out of it. I didn't even manual this. I let it just sit there. I think first attempt or second, and it got 60.83. Like the second, this team does so good until they get eaten, and then it falls apart. Like if they eat Teox, that's not that good of damage to try to save him. But if they eat almost anyone else, that's like way less damage or no healing or shields. Like there's not a reviver in this team either. So if someone like fully dies, they're gone forever. But that actually really doesn't happen until like people start getting eating. I think the eating mechanic against the Hydra is kind of stupid. But if this team would have lasted all 1,500 rounds, I think it would have gotten like 400 million damage. Like, great soul, decent, wish it was 4, no soul. But I'm happy with this team. I'm so proud it got that much. Most I've done on Hydra's 160. Like, I have this guy as my thingy, and then I have these 4 horribles as favorite champions. Obviously, it's not my favorite. It's a joke. Chimera. I haven't really done too. I have great champs for this, I think, but I haven't really done that much into it because the stuff I'm able to do, you can't even really get that. Like, if I spend a lot of time and make someone that can one key and even do a lot of this stuff for the challenges or whatever they're called, trials on this thingy. Like, I'm not even gonna get anything legendaries. Like, yeah, I'll get some of these gemstones, but I'm not gonna get any legendaries of these. 9/11. You don't even get that many. Like, and it's a weekly thing too. So let's say I go like 100. Like, I get 2 of these chests because it gets fully killed out. So I have a chance of getting 22 of these. I would have to wait 5 weeks to get enough of these to be able to craft something. And then most likely it's going to be a rare one anyways. I mean, you do get clan XP and clan gold. That's probably the best thing about this. And obviously fragments for this guy. But I think the second I get fragments for this guy, unless I actually put time and effort to maybe make some sort of a team, I'm probably not going to really care about doing it. Maybe I'll do it anyways to help clan out with the clash. But there's not really a point. Is if I'm playing this game a decent amount of time, I've pulled some decent people, and I don't think I've ever one keyed. I don't think I've ever one keyed brutal. But my team for that is like I have 3 teams here. Like, I've gone back and forth between random thingies. Like, this was my normal. This was the first team I ever made for it, for normal and hard. And it can do it for the most part, unless like weird things happen with a certain boss, someone dies, like my reviver dies. I don't know, some weird things, but they can do it most of the time. But the ones I'm using now, and it's done good damage to hard, like 60 million. And it does like a decent amount of trials too, as this team. Like, I have heals, revive, and if that one of them dies, heals and revive all the debuffs in the game, and also helps out these 2 with damage too, and heals and block stuff. I don't know. I think there's probably a better team I can do out there. I just need to like look at stuff in the optimizer, and I don't know. There's clearly way better people I can get, but I think there's obviously a better team I can make. Maybe someone can comment stuff. I don't know. Wait, what's this red dot? Oh, tag team tournament's up. Oh yeah, because it's early in the morning. I've never gotten like the 3rd reward from this, because even though I do it a decent amount, I don't fathom how people can get tons of points from this. They probably get lucky with one-man teams, but I don't get one-man teams unless I force myself down into the red. I think I went over everything in this. Wait, no. Doomstar, I've included every single hard rotation. My normal 4 team, I guess you can call it, is just this. Sometimes I have to manually get against like the stupid that dwarf guy that freezes everything. Tormin, I hate that piece of crap. Second I get him though somehow, gonna love to use him, but I hate him. I have a saved team for every boss and even a different type of affinity for the boss saved. So I can just click between this. And they all work 98% of the time. Like, some of them are slow, but if it works, it works. But this is not painfully slow. Cursey, this is my first time ever. I got every single stage of normal. Like, against this stupid boss, the whole time I was doing this, and every time the boss like either revived itself or healed itself or something stupid, I yelled a bunch and got mad. Because it shouldn't be that painful to beat a normal boss. Like, I get it. It's like you go around, go up to bosses, get to 3 keys, and attack this guy. Like, obviously it should be hard, but not this. It's way more annoying and stupid than it is hard, if you get what I'm trying to say here. There's way too many mechanics this thing has that easily 1 or 2 of them could be removed, and that would make it way less stressful. It's still hard, but less stressful. Like, maybe they could make it to where you don't have to have like a specific champs to do it. Like, I have a good selection of people to use here. Like, this is like decent damage. Like, for me, the only way I have this round of people to beat it is to get lucky with landing brimstones. And obviously the burns can help out too. But if brimstones didn't exist, there's 0 way I could have beaten this. Like, yeah, there's people out there that can like these people at 1 turn, they probably poisoned it and then used Teox and Phoenix to one-shot it. Like, my damage people don't even do like a 100th of the HP, even with decrease, all that jazz. So brimstone is the only way I can do it. And so many times the brimstone is procced when I didn't want to, when it had that stupid buff on it that revives it if it has it on when it dies. So many times I've wanted a brimstone to land, it doesn't land, and when I don't want it to land, it lands. And I'm like trying to use things that doesn't hit the boss to not land brimstone, but then there's ways with Artak that you can't unhit the boss. It's so annoying to do. And this is normal. And all the stuff I got from the boss, I sold it because there's crap. The gear was garbage. Like, and this is okay. I need to. It was D17, right, from that one random mission. So what like thing is that? Okay, this is all P. That's S. Wait, don't tell me it's this one. Oh, D9. D17, is that this? Okay. I think I've gotten to this boss once. Like, this wave. Like, I need to see. I know Zargala's good for damage. Like, the hippo can't solo it. I don't know how much damage. I need to learn how good. I think I need to 6-star him and use him and see what happens. Like, I hate looking up tutorials on champs to see if they like hit good or something like that. But then they put like the most OP stuff on them, and I can't really tell if I put gear like that on, but like half the attack, if it's gonna be good for me to still like be able to do it, but not like easily do it to where it one-shots everything. I just need it to do it. I don't need to one-shot everything. I just need it to get the job done at the end of the day. But it's hard to figure that out when people put like 8 million attack on them in a specific set, and they say, "Oh, this champion hits hard." How's it gonna hit hard with my stuff? I have no idea. Yeah, there's a lot of this stuff I can't do. Like, I can't damage the boss. It's gonna heal itself way more than I can damage it. Yeah, that's gonna. This is either gonna take 8 billion years, or I'm just gonna sit there long enough. These two eventually die, and then it's not gonna do it anyways. I don't think yeah, D17. I think the second I get to that mission, I'm probably just gonna like build as many random people as I can to try to do it. But for now, I'm not gonna worry about that. Yeah, but this is all the stages I can do in hard. Is how many? 32. Don't have Ultimate Gaelic built for that, so none of these people, the boss will just revive. No damage from this at all. Like, I can decrease it only so much to where it finally gets a turn, blocks him out, and then I die. I tried doing this so many times, but they don't do the damage. Wave 2 on this one sucks, so I can't do it. Yeah, this is look at this. This is poo. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This one is, yeah, like, let me use my 4 Basilisk to see if I can stun these people. Yeah, even if I got to this boss, I think it's a similar set of people. Actually, it's not, because they don't see a Teox or Artak. Probably, I'd obviously use him, probably her, and him. I don't know. Let's look at the top people. Oh, 2 turns. Huh. I can't. I have good built people, and they can barely do any damage to the normal one. How did these people 2-shot the hard boss? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. I think that's about it. This video is so long, and if I find out that it like muted me or something weird happened to where I've been just sitting here talking for nothing, I'm gonna cry, laugh, then cry again. Yeah, this is pretty. Oh yeah, great haul. I'm stupid. Again, not a consistent 3 years, but since 2024, I've been doing the daily challenge arena things all day and pretty much going on arena and doing as much as I can for the most part. I have 4 level. I have all the accuracy maxed out. I'm gonna then do specific resistance ones, then crit damage ones, and then fill out these 2. Then I'm probably gonna do HP, then defense, then attacks last. Obviously, I'm gonna do spirit attack first for obvious reasons. Some of these, like, I wouldn't have done this, but I didn't think getting one of these to 10, it wouldn't carry out to one of the missions to where you need a specific amount of level 10 things. Because there's some things in this game. Is it retroactive? Is that what it's called? Because I know there's things in this game that you can do, but when you get to the challenge, it doesn't count it. Like, obviously, you see these ones. I haven't got to it yet, but it's unlocked. Then, obviously, there's ones where I've done this billions of times. Well, not billions of times, so I've obviously done it. Hasn't done it. And I thought one of these level 10 quests wasn't it. But apparently, it does count. So a lot of these are just, like, random. So I don't know. Wait, I didn't even show you my live arena ones. What am I doing? Some of these are all over the place. But I thought they counted as points for CVC. It doesn't. So a lot of these I have like a random upgrade in it. But it's like cheap anyways. And I was doing it. I wasn't doing it with gold. I wasn't doing it with gold. But I have Faction Wars, Ignore Defense maxed out, Speeding Crit Damage. Like, this is when the hard came out. This wasn't like for normal ones. Maybe some Ignore Defense levels, that's about it. Ice School them. Slowly over time, when I get other ones leveled out, I'm going to put like resistance and accuracy to make like our attack do it 100% more often. Ignore defense is not good. It'll just make him hit harder, and the Ice Golem will get like more turns. I have a lot of speed for Fire Knight. So yeah, that's probably why it seemed like those guys were slow, but actually with the 12 extra speed, they're actually decently fast. I completely forgot about that. Some of these are like way before I actually got to like hard 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I don't even like really need some of these, but they're just sitting there anyways, and they're like an eyesore because they're all over the place. Demon Ward, I didn't really need to do that. Hydra, I can easily put everything into these. Shogun, I don't really need to do because I can do it. I can probably put more Ignore Defense into that, maybe. But it's not slow. It's like 2-3 minutes on average, and it doesn't fail. So like I don't really need to put stuff in that. Maybe when I have other things done, I'll put Ignore Defense and for damage on that. If I put speed into it, bad times. Curse City, obviously, this can all be maxed out. So this can be maxed out. Hydra can be maxed out. Like, you really want to be careful. Like, if I put speed into any of these two, bad things happen. Doom Tower can easily be maxed out. I mean, Faction Wars can be maxed out. There's like the only 3-4 you can fully max out and not give a crap. But you gotta be very careful when choosing what to upgrade. And there are times where you like should upgrade one, but you already built a team, and then you need to rebuild everyone. Sometimes. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think I showed pretty much everything. Oh yeah, I haven't fed a single legendary except for my first or second one I ever pulled Richthof. He's okay, but I don't care. That's the only thing I've ever legendary fed. So yay. I've fed a lot of epics though. I think that's about it. Yeah, I haven't pulled a single mythical from anything. These are all going to be saved for CVC. Yeah. I'm so angry. I got one fragment away before the. Oh, that's so annoying. Like, I've gotten from the hard chest pretty much every single time I got a fragment. But of course, when I'm 4 away, it misses one chest. And that's so stupid. Why can't it be 100%? That's so annoying. Like, it resets every week, and it took uh like 20-25 weeks to get him. Like, make it 100%. Is it that hard to do? So I'm now gonna lose out on who knows how many points. Like, if it was a 2x champ points for that specific category on CVC, that's so many points, it's not even funny. But of course I can't get him because the CVC is gonna end before Thursday night when it resets. Nah. Sad times. Yeah, I think that's it. Pretty much. Like, if I pull a chicken, I'm happy. Gizmac, I'm happy. Actually, if I pull any mythical, for the most part, I'm gonna be happy. Watch me get all the way to Mercy or something, and I'm gonna pull like the worst one. Like, obviously, it's still gonna be decent, but sad times. I can actually awaken 2 of these champs. Funny enough, a Ralph one popped up in the thingy like the second he got released. Like, Ninja Turtles got added into this game. If I pull a Narcissus, I'll be happy. If I get a Terhanarak, that 6-star soul is going to be insanity. Baron and Kymar. 6-star Hegimon's going to be insane. Yeah, I've been wanting a Kymar since I started playing this game. Like, both of my friends have him. One of them has him. Same one has this one. And this one. And this one. And this one. Multiple of those ones. This one. I'm not selling these because there's missions to sell them and get coins, and there's also missions to sell the higher ones and get the higher amount of coins. But all I would need to do is like sell one, and then I would get this one mission for coins done. But it'd be dumb to sell any of the ones I have now. So I'm just gonna. It's like hard to not sell them, even though it wouldn't really give me that many points anyways. I convert it most of the time over to these thingies. Not really this one as much as I should. I convert it to this one more than that one. Like, obviously I can be a lot more consistent and resource saving smart type in this game, but I don't really like playing it that way. Wait, what's the fusion I missed one fragment? Oh yeah, that Titus fusion. I spilled humidifier water all over my bed, so I had to clean that up like instantly before it like soaked further and further into it. And then that made me lose like the last 1 hour of champ training, and then I missed out on 5 fragments for him. Or the epic ones, I think that's what it was. So yeah, I was not happy about that, but it's my own stupid fault. So I gotta, be careful and not wait last second to put points in, because something bad like that can happen. So yeah, and I've seen what people can do with him, and I have the champs to set it up and do it for the most part. So yeah. I've consistently had this XP boost on since I consistently played into like 2024. Like, always. It's kind of funny. Yeah. 94% to 93. Actually, it didn't take me that long to get from like the early 80s to the 90s, because for like a little bit there, I spent so much time in the campaign. Like, if you put thousands of energy into this, you actually level up pretty fast. I kind of wish that wasn't the case, at least for like later on, because I think going from like 84 to 93 so fast in a little amount of time, I go against way higher people, and kind of. I don't think it works like that in live arena, but I don't think it's that good to go that fast, but oh well. Who cares? Pretty much do these every single day. Do this every day. I like it that when I do this, I like it to where when you do this to get this, then do 4 of these, you perfectly get this one, and then all these reset. So it's kind of cool. Obviously, you have to do campaign battles 500 times. But you have to do that for daily quest enemies. So I don't know. Yeah, I think that's it. I like try to get this every day. Half the time I'm just like letting it sit in the background when I do other things. Yeah. I think that's about it, right? I mean, I have some books and stuff saved up. Some of these challenges done, like how long is it gonna take when I get this one, or how long is it gonna take when I get this stupid thing done, or this thing's never happening. It's not. Getting all the faction guardians filled out, that is not. Nope. Don't even want to think about that. And some of these are like made for money spenders, like specifically. I haven't done a single card event or anything because it's like an extra. It's like they put these after a fusion's done, so you have nothing. They like purposely do that, and it pisses me off. Because there's been a couple of ones I kind of wanted to do, but I can't do it because they just had a fusion or something stupid like that. Like there was like a 3-month period where after one event was done, they had another one the day after that one. Like I haven't done that recently, but it was like last November to like January, February. They had like a new event like every week. It was like constantly draining everything, and that sucked. Like they have weird ones like achieve all these guys, but you can only do that unless you get insanely lucky or spend money. It's actually kind of cool. Pizza. Yeah, enough ranting. Yeah, I'm gonna end the episode random thing here. And if anyone cares or would like to comment, like maybe on what maybe I could like a team I could change or something to like help anything. Yeah, that'd be nice. For some feedback. Oh yeah, another random thing. Pretty much all my like normal gear. I don't really have I mean, I guess like a lot of it, some of it's 5-star, but a lot of it's like decent stuff. Like some of it could randomly be used, but I feel like I don't really have that much gear to start with because I'm not much of a hoarder. I like sell things that's bad the second I get them. But I don't really farm in dungeons as much as I should. I've used like energy for like food and masteries and stuff. Like a lot of these I just have like they're not horrible. Like a lot of these aren't bad. But I don't know. I have no 5-star rares at all. Like the majority of them are like random stuff. Like this pinpoint stuff is accuracy, speed. This layer stuff has crit damage, crit rate, speed, random things. Like they could be randomly used if I want to put a set on someone. Speed supersonic. That one could probably be sold because I have plenty of protection stuff. Speed regen boots. That could be randomly put on someone. Then speed. I don't know why that's 4-star. That's kind of a waste. But speed boots. And then obviously these ones are like they're random. Like this one could be sold. Like what the hell is this one? It's level 16 though. I don't really have that many mythical stuff. 58. It's like, oh, a tenth of it. Like perfectly a tenth of it's mythical. That's kind of weird. Well, at least the majority of it's 6-star. And the majority of that, for the most part, is these two. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. Let's go to equipped. Now let's check out. I have one quad speed roll. That's not like the weird mythical triple roll one where it doesn't count as a quad roll. And it's an attack glove regen on Armand's. But if you go to 3, remove this thing. But if you go like choose that and go to a mythical, like this one's technically a quad roll, but it's 3, so it doesn't count. And it's on Aostrid. Like that's a good helmet. I got so lucky with this one because it went into accuracy too. Like that's a perfect helmet for. I kind of wish it was maybe perception, speed, pit point, somewhere like that. But I'm not going to complain about that. For me, I'm not like. Why would I ever complain about that? It's a good one. Some of these are pretty. Like I have a lot of lucky triple roll speeds. Like yeah. That's pretty much. I don't like. Who cares about these? Like, oh, let's. Do I have triple roll flat? Oh, man. Yeah, I'm like semi smart on keeping that stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much my account for like at least a year and a half of playing semi hard. But I've been on it for over 3 years though. So yeah. See ya next time.